Moi tervetuloa kaluta. I think that's pretty close to hello, welcome, train. Something like that anyway. So they're yelling from upstairs. I think they're trying to sleep. We'll try to keep it down a little bit here. But the last time I was on a train from Tampere to Oulu, I was heading north. We're heading on a train from Helsinki to Tampere. And back then, we flew down to play the team in Tampere. And our captain, Kai Sukinen, told everyone, look, we just need to play really good defense for like the first 5 to 10 minutes. Tampere was a good team. And then after that, we have a chance. I think we can take these guys on. We can win a game down here. 12 seconds into the game, I let my first goal in, and it was out the door. And he was going to buy cases of beer for everyone for the train home. And then I think he still bought a case or two. Good dude. But on the trip back, we would get on the train. It was a night train after the game. And they had a bar car. And you could go in there. We went in there. And then they closed it down at midnight. So basically, when we got in there after the game, everybody was in the bar car. All the Oluta was being drank. And then at midnight, they shut it down. And one group went into a section of the train to play cards, and the rest of us went to sleep. And they invited me to come and play cards. And I was like, you'll take every ounce of the cash that I have on me, because I don't understand first the game you're playing or anything you guys are saying. So that was going to be tough. We go all night long. We get in the morning. They have a big spread buffet in the morning before we go home. Eat it up. Big part of how you traveled around in Finland to play SM Liiga games back then. We actually went to a game last night, second division, Essa's team, Essa Lindell's Jokerit. I had a little bit of PTSD being back in that building because we played Jokerit in the playoffs, lost to them. They had some young punk named Teemu Selanne on their team. He was decent. And in losing that, we were out down to second division, and they went up to first division. The rest of the story with Teemu Selanne after that. But it was the first time being back in there. It was kind of neat to see it. They were welcoming. It was like Dallas Stars night there. Essa dropped the puck. Good times. They had a whole section just chanted and clapped all game long. We were there for a period. And then today, walked around the city. It was kind of our last day of recreation and sightseeing in Helsinki, and ran into a bunch of Stars fans that have traveled from Texas. They're trickling in, and felt like I was maybe a bucket list item for them as I walked down the street, and they were like, Razor! And I'd say hi and that, and they'd stroke off Met Razor in Finland off their bucket list. I'm sure they have higher priorities than that. They'll get it in Tampere, where we're heading right now, for the 2 games, so a little more business-like tomorrow. And it switches from Essa to Roope as far as hosting duties are concerned, because that is his town. So we'll talk to you from there.